pati tamba na ipivin phone na may hilawa hele WhatsApp ko hizong le invitation na kita na hong kong hozo si chunga kipa thu avelvelin kahin sejin dunia hi Indian Oil Corporation NOIYA servo LUBE department hi in si IOCL department ma hi in cha hong kalsong hi le Sir PP Barwa Chief Manager ma hi in Sir Kukul kali please stand up ma hi in Sir Purender Kumar ma hi field officer and ho hi in pa mo hi short loading hi in presentation of bolawa piha product campaign hi in tu ni hi ho program ma hi in ihoni host tu hi ai pi zong le program na pan ni ngo hi tivin akipat na tingin kanuin ipuno nam punto pa cha chuin chonin nang nào to mình cậu hồi này xin chào ba mình đây sorry can we say làm here na no is musa okay sir please thank you see kindly take your seat. That is our traditional song which we like to give you guys. We don't have anything that means, so that is the token of love from our side. Thank you so much. And then the rest of the time will be occupied by Sir Purander, presentation and all. And I give the whole timing to him. So please, you can take the stage. You can either speak English or Hindi. Sargo is also there, the smart garage owner. Sir, what do you know? Sao to na? Mai lang din on to. He's the owner of the smart garage, recently a franchise. And then I welcome you all, and I give the stage to Sir Purender Kumar.
First of all, good morning. आप लोग इतना टाइम निकाल के आए. I hope you all guys are comfortable with Hindi. English. Okay. I would be talking them in English only. So this is a core mechanic meet. Basically, this meet is for the knowledge sharing as well as you guys get to know that Sri Robert has been given the servo stockist for the 4 districts, basically your Churachandpur, Chandel, TENGNOUPAL, and one other, the PHERZAWL. So he would be operating in this as a servo stockist, authorized servo stockist of Indian Oil. So in this meet, I'm going to tell you about the products that are being marketed by Servo Indian Oil, basically. So one by one, I would be going through the products. This is basically a knowledge about API. API means American Petroleum Institute. So basically, American Petroleum Institutes give the specification of any products. So as you know, vehicle runs on only 2 fuel. Either they are petrol or they are diesel. But now we are getting electric vehicles also, but predominantly they are petrol and diesel. Now American Petroleum Institutes give the grades to the products. That what are the grades of the product, what are the specifications. So as you go through in 1930s, they've given SA. A is the alphabet ABCD and S stands for spark. Spark means petrol, because in petrol the ignition happens through spark only. So SA. Now presently we are at SN plus. So as we go through this now, what we said in our products. So if you talk about Hyundai or you talk about this. I So, so here you can see that API SN. So API SN is being given by 2015. So for this specification, 5W30 is a grade of Futura G Plus, and this is the product of ours. So what I'm trying to explain you that API gives the specification as well as the grades. So this is a most best product of Indian Oil Servo Blackbird X 0W40. In this product, we have an this is a fully synthetic engine oil. See, engine oil comes in two ways. Either they are mineral engine oil or they are synthetic engine oil. So this fully synthetic engine oil, they have an extended drain interval of 15,000 kilometer. So basically, the bigger SUVs like your Toyota, they are having then Innova, Pajero and all, if they are running there in Churachandpur, it's bigger SUVs that requires 5W40 or 0W40 grades. There this product can be used. So they have the highest performance API, that is SP. So if you go on term like SN, then there is no O. So there is no O, then there is P. So SN, SN plus and then SP. So this is the highest grade product right now present in India. So I am giving a brief insight about it. That first of all, the drain interval means the oil change interval is around 15,000 kilometer between two oil changes. Then second is it's the highest performing engine oil as well as it is a fully synthetic engine oil. And now the key insight what I am trying to say that there has been a huge margin for the bazaar as well as the mechanics also. Now if you compare it with Castrol Edge, in Castrol Edge the MRP is 4485 and the cost to the mechanics goes around like 3000 or more than that. These are the bazaar rate. But if you go for the MRP, ours is having a very good MRP 4549, that is almost at par with Castrol, but our dealer landing price comes around 2312. So there is a huge difference, almost like 50%. So you should, I will recommend that this product should be with Robert G, so that he can give you, especially when you are servicing the SUVs, they require a grade of 540 or 040. There you can use this. This is just a comparison of Castrol Edge 530 with our product Futura G Plus. So this is Futura G Plus. This is the comparison. Next one. I'm talking about the next product, that is our 0W16 Futura NXT. It's not there. No? Futura NXT. So let me tell you. See, Maruti has now given the vehicles, the BS6 vehicles that are coming with 0W16 grades. Now for Maruti vehicles that are coming, they require 0W16 grades. So 0W16 grade means it is bit thinner than the 0W20 grade. Like you guys are familiar with this MGO 5W30. Hopefully you guys are familiar with this product. So MGO 5W30. So the moment we get into closer, like 5W30 is a bit thicker oil, then 0W20 is less thicker, and 0W16 is the thinnest oil that we are having right now. So Maruti is now saying that in BS6 vehicle earlier, and this time also we guys use 0W20 EC star. That's also a fine product. But when you go with 0W16, there are the two advantages that they are saying. First of all, as I have told you, the API grades. If it is going to be API SP, means it is the highest performing engine oil. They are very good and they are fully synthetic engine oil. Second thing is that in 0W16, you get it has been claimed by us that you get a 4% increment in the economy. So whenever if a customer is doing his servicing with this product, then there are the chances that his economy will increase, and once his economy will increase, he would be happier with this mechanic and he could be your regular customer. So that will add as an advantage to the mechanics. Now comes to our part. This product is a quite good product, so you are going to get a very good margin also on this. So I will recommend that you should start 0W16 for BS6 vehicle, and you can see the result for Maruti BS6 vehicle. So this is the comparison with Castrol Magnetic 0W16. Now see, though that product that I have shown earlier, 0W16 Futura Next, its MRP is around 1560, and Castrol's MRP is 2598. Almost it's like 80 or 90% more. And then when you got about net costing, so it comes around 952. Now prices has changed. It is around 1011. So almost you have a margin of 50%. But in Castrol, that costing comes around 2000. So when you whenever a person comes at your mechanic shop, he wants that he can get a very good product, a very good servicing, an engine oil which have a very good drain period, as well as if that engine oil can help him in his economy. If you club all these features now, you can get it in servo. Because if some customer is coming and you are giving him around at 2600, then that is going to be a cost on him, and he is not getting all the benefits that are being claimed by a servo. So I would recommend that if you are using magnetic 0W16, that can be replaced with our Futura NXT 0W16. Also, Maruti servo is an approved Maruti grade, as you all guys have seen in the like can also that has been clearly logo of Maruti Suzuki. So these are 0W16 grades, can be used in Maruti vehicles. So this was my point. Next, I have told all this. Now we have a very good product that we say our Futura G Plus 5W30. See, basically 0W16 is whole and sold for Maruti BS6 vehicle. Now when we have BS4 vehicles, you can go with 5W30. Some BS3 are also there in the market, so you guys go with this 2040. But now suppose there are in the market, there are n number of manufacturers. बहुत सारे मैन्युफैक्चरर्स हैं, सो देयर आर वेरियस टाइप ऑफ व्हीकल. सो एक जो प्रोडक्ट है 5W30 ग्रेड हमारा फ्यूचरा जी प्लस, ये सारे टाइप के, इट कैन बी यूज्ड इन पेट्रोल व्हीकल्स, इट कैन बी यूज्ड इन डीजल व्हीकल्स, इट कैन बी यूज्ड इन हाइब्रिड व्हीकल, एनी टाइप ऑफ व्हीकल. सो बेसिकली इन दिस विद दिस प्रोडक्ट यू कैन पुट ऑन in any vehicle. So if I am saying about vehicle compatibility, if you can note that Maruti, Honda, Volkswagen, Mahindra, Hyundai, Tata, Nissan, Renault, all type of vehicles. So basically this product, this Futura G Plus is the product which you can use in all type of vehicles, in all type of PCMO, or in single line I can say you can use it any type of BS4 vehicle of any manufacturing. So this product is compatible with all type of product. The few advantage of it are like it has an extended train interval of 20,000 km, which we claim, and it depends on the road condition, but it would definitely work for that period. Second is 2.5% again fuel economy. So basically, अगर आप मैकेनिक हैं and if you are think that कि with servo आप क्या कर सकते हो, प्रोडक्ट ये आपका फ्यूल इकोनॉमी गाड़ी का बढ़ा सकते हो. The moment the fuel economy increases for any owner, suppose it is me also, if it is increasing for me also, then I will definitely stick to that mechanic from that I am getting very good services. So I will stick with this mechanic, and this is been known to you today itself. So again we are talking about again with Castrol Magnetic 5W30. Again, if you go with MRP, it's 2625, and we have an MRP of 2005 rupees. Now the landing net cost of this Futura G Plus comes around 1100, 5W30, and if you go with Castrol, for servo it's coming 1100, and for Castrol it's almost 2000 rupees. So you can compare now. First of all, it is bit cheaper for the customer, so customer would be happier. And it's of the same grade, of the same API specification, and this is, we are claiming it that it will be good product, it will help in fuel economy. So I have covered what I have covered till now. I have covered you about Blackbird 0W40, which is equivalent to 5W40 of Castrol or 0W40 of Castrol Edge. It is being and total also have 5W40 grade. So there you can use 0W40 grade in bigger SUV vehicle. Then we have second one, that is 0W16 grade Futura NXT. Then we have come across 5W30 grade Futura G Plus. Now I will talk about some other products also are being there. Just like for this Maruti Genuine Oil 2040, you can use in any BS3, BS4 vehicles you can use. Especially BS3, it has been recommended. Anyone have any question for PCMO segment? हमारा मतलब जो पैसेंजर कार्स में आप लोग इंजन ऑयल डालते हैं ना, उसको रिलेटेड आपका कोई क्वेश्चन है क्या? हाँ.
Then we use it Futura for both diesel and petrol.
Yes.
Hi, good morning. My name is P.P. Barua. I take care of sales and marketing of servo in the whole of Northeast. So basically, before we even ventured into starting a stockiship here, currently the situation has been such that the districts we have identified for Robert, those districts have become silos. We are not getting product from a lot of places. So we wanted to have Robert marketing the product here. So, and one more thing is that Robert might be the only authorized stockist of any national brand in this 4 districts. So he is the only person who will be having access to genuine oils of Indian oil, and his market will comprise of giving products to all of you people. Other than that, you will be giving products to the petrol pumps as well, and he can come across, you can come across transporters if they are in line with you, you can give them the products. So what Purinder has been discussing about is about lubricants that you basically use in passenger car oils. That means the kind of vehicles we generally drive, that are non-commercial vehicles. So I will just summarize it just because you had asked that question about Futura G. So we don't have a lot of car brands out here. There will be Maruti and there will be Hyundai. So when there is Maruti cars, because you are all somehow related to the automobile industry, I would like to just ask a question. Then Maruti generally markets their cars from 2 particular outlets. They are well-defined outlets. Do you know the outlets of Maruti? Because Maruti has standard, they have categorized their vehicles into 2 particular categories. One set of vehicle is being marketed by one particular outlet, the other set of vehicle is being marketed by a different outlet. So do you know the names of these 2 outlets? There is one is Nexa, the other one is Arena. So when it comes to Arena, you can deal with, you can give them all those Maruti terminals. We have M2 and all. Other than that, you can give them this EC Star. This product, basically we just fill the product. This container, this label, this cap, everything is being provided by Maruti. We are amongst some 5 vendors who supply products to Maruti. Here also we are making supplies to Maruti. So this is one product, okay. Then the other set of vehicles is Hyundai. For all Hyundai vehicles, if you ask Robert, then we in the northeastern states, we make supplies to around 85 to 90% of Hyundai vehicles. So all kind of vehicles of Hyundai, we have lubricating oils for Hyundai oils. Other than that, if there is any other vehicle that is not commercial in nature, and if you want to service them, then you can give them this Futura G Plus. This is the product, Futura G Plus. We are all constrained because we have limited funds, we have limited capital. We cannot keep products for all kind of vehicles. For that kind of people, If you don't want to keep Maruti genuine oil or Hyundai genuine oils, this is the product Futura G Plus. This gives you the best possible margins, gives you the best possible economy, and it can be used for both petrol as well as diesel. Now when we spoke about this Maruti thing, Arena, I have told you EC Star is Arena, MGO 5W30, MGO 20W40, all of these grades are Arena grades. Other than that, when it comes to Nexa vehicles, that means if a car comes to your workshop, that is an Ignis, that is a Baleno, these vehicles are coming from the Nexa. From the Nexa outlet wala vehicles, you should be knowing, at least you should be knowing that they give only one form of lubricant, that is 0W16. Maruti discontinued manufacture of diesel engines for the last 4 years. So they have very little requirement of diesel. But still in your operating area, you might come across diesel vehicles of Maruti as well. For diesel vehicles of Maruti, we have Maruti genuine diesel oil. Okay, that can be also provided to you. But if you come across a vehicle like Ignis or a Baleno, that is a Nexa model, then you give them 0W60. We cannot come here often and give you that. We will be sharing this presentation with you. As a dealer principal or a stockist, you should be also updating yourself and at least inform your customers or your potential customers about the correct kind of oil. Because the thing is that vehicles comes to a workshop after the service period is done. Okay, here the situation might be different, but after the service period is done, the vehicle comes to a workshop outside. If you don't give them the proper oil, then there is a possibility that that vehicle again goes back from the market to the workshop. Because the moment you give them 5W30 instead of 0W16, the fuel economy goes down drastically. Maruti is a vehicle that is known for fuel economy. We actually want the Maruti car not because of its looks but because of how much fuel will be burned in how many kilometers you are covering. So when it comes to Maruti, 0W16 is very important, and 0W16 product I am telling you, that is Futura NXT 0W16. 0W16, our product gives the best possible margin to our resellers, and it is the cheapest costing to our resellers. Okay, so try and understand this point. You should be concentrating in Futura G Plus because it is petrol and diesel. And Futura NXT 0W16, that is only for petrol and should be offered to Nexa vehicles. For Hyundai, you have Hyundai genuine oils. For anything else, you can give them Futura G Plus. But these oils we have discussed till now is for passenger car, that is what we use. Then he spoke about this. I don't know whether you have this kind of vehicles here because this is my first trip to this place. Do you have SUVs like Endeavours, Hilux? Do you have those SUVs? When that form of vehicle comes into your workshop, that is big, that is a huge SUV, then at least you should be informing them that a normal oil won't work in this kind of a vehicle. You need product like Blackbird product. Those kind of customers will be less. That product has a premium. You will be charging a premium. The resellers will be getting a margin. But the thing is that you should be having that Blackbird for those kind of SUVs. If a Hilux comes in, Toyota Hilux comes in, or a Isuzu vehicle comes in, and you give them MGO or a Hyundai genuine oil, then effectiveness of the engine will go down drastically. Because those kind of vehicles, they don't concentrate on fuel economies. They give you lots of power. For lots of power, you need synthetic grades, that is Blackbird. So you should be keeping that in mind. And this was a summary. Then we will again explain to you this one. Okay, the diesel engine oil segment as well. You will be having diesel engine oils. So we will be discussing about diesel engine oil as well. This chart is not actually relevant, might not be very relevant to you, but very relevant to us. Okay, there is one organization called the American Petroleum Institute. All lubricant companies like Servo, Mobil, Motor, Castrol, they develop a lubricant, then they send it to API. American Petroleum Institute. They will decide the grade of the lubricant. Once they decide the grade of the lubricant, only then we start marketing that grade. So this is very important. Thing is that you have kept a bucket of this premium CF4 15W40. Okay. So if you look closely, you see CF4 and the timeline is 1994. So actually across the world, after 1994, they have stopped manufacturing vehicles that require premium CF4. So this is the timeline. And now we are in 2016 plus, then the oil that is coming, because servo is a, excuse me, is that we are a company which is, we call ourselves the energy company of India. So we are the suppliers of energy, we are the suppliers of lubricant. All the vehicles you see treading in your street, all vehicles across all brands from Toyota to Mercedes and everything, if it has a manufacturing plant in India, the factory fill is with us. There are two forms of marketing. One is the factory fill. We offer our lubricant to the factories. They fill the lubricant and send it to you. After it reaches the market, after market sales, then we start fighting with the different brands. But when it comes to factory fill, we make the specifications of all the vehicles that are manufactured in India. Same is the case with defense, because our servo stories, it starts with the 1971 war. Okay, I'll just share with you. When we procured a lot of aircrafts from Russia, and when the aircrafts came in from Russia, their oil and the specification of their oil was very important. But we did not have sufficient budget to get those Russian guys to come and do the overhauling of these very heavy and very expensive defense mechanisms. Defense aircraft, defense tanks. So these companies, the defense specifically, they bring in a sample of the oil even today. Now also, even if you go through the news, if India is getting any defense thing from any aircraft from any any country, after 2 to 3 years they come to us with that sample. We break the code and give them Indian variant of that sample. So all of these, we see a lot of armored vehicles out here. All of these, if they are not manufactured in India, if they are manufactured in India, then it is going servo. And if they are not even manufactured in India, then also we give them the oils. So same is the case with tankers and everything. So do we have anybody who deals in commercial vehicles here? Trucks and all. Across people who will be doing this. At least ask your customers to ask this question to their customers, whether the vehicle is BS4 compliant or BS6 compliant. If it is BS4 compliant, then your premium CF4 price this will do. But if it is a BS6 compliant vehicle, because after what had happened in Manipur, the vehicles they are procured, they are stuck to this place. They will be needing overhauling, but they might be not in a position to send it to Impal to do the overhauling. So the overhauling has to be done here. So if that is the case, then if it is a BS6 vehicle, we have to offer only one grade, that is Pride NXT CK4 15W40. We will show the grade, and then you will understand it better. The grade's name is Pride NXT CK4 15W40. We have 3 variants of this: 10W30, 10W40, 15W40. This was launched in November 2020, and this lubricant can be used for heavy vehicles, BS6 vehicles. But the one more thing important is, if you see the first benefit, it is suitable for older engines. It is backward compatible. Our lubricant is the only lubricant that makes this claim that it is backward compatible. That if your vehicle is very old, but it is a commercial vehicle, but you are the owner, you love your vehicle, you want to keep it very well maintained, then you can offer the same grade to older vehicles. It is backward compatible. That means it is when backward compatibility means is if you don't drain out the full oil, whatever is inside the engine, if you just top up with this oil, leave aside the previous oil, then the property of the oil will be retained. So that is backward compatible. Okay.
It would be very helpful for you guys. We can go on the next. See, we have a servo tractor green. Basically, Indian Oil manufactures green oil. These are being used by reusable oils. So, as far as for your knowledge, what I am trying to say that these oils are bit cheaper. So, if you have a very cheaper market as well here, and in green we go with 4. We have Raftar Mine, we have Servo 40. I will be touching this. What I am trying to say this. So this vehicle, Servo Green Mine 5W30, it's again a PCMO engine oil, passenger car oil. So you can use, presently I am showing you a tractor green. This is for the commercial tractors. Commercial tractors are here. So this is for commercial tractors. But one thing I want to make you guys very clear. Just sir has mentioned that 5W30 can be used in any type of vehicles. Then for our arena, we have our MGO and EC star grade. This grade 5, it is as far as grades are considered, it is same and it is BS6 compliant as well. You can give it to the customer who have who requires a cheaper oil. So this oil can get given to those customers.
I will just inform one more thing, okay? Tractors also come in 2 variants. Try and understand, okay? Because you, Robert, you will have to be the voice box of servo out here. So tractor also comes in 2 variants. After BS6 compliance was done, then we had to come with tractor oil with the viscometrics at 15W40. Okay, this is tractor oil 15W40. Then there is another tractor oil we have, that is 20W40 grade, that is for older engines, for BS4. But that tractor oil is a universal tractor oil. It is called, that tractor oil can be used in engine, in gearboxes and hydraulic systems. So it is written there, that is previously the tractors, all of these components were interconnected. But after BS6 compliance came into effect, then these different components require different oils. So this is for BS6 kind of tractors. And for BS4 kind of tractors, you can use the tractor oil 20W40. And as my colleague has rightly said, this green kind of oil has one particular USP. Its MRP will be the lowest. From this, across all tractor oil grades, this green tractor oil will be the lowest. Across all diesel engine oil grades, Servo Raftar will be the lowest MRP. The margins might not be the highest, but the MRP will be the lowest. You will come across different kind of customers. Now, some people will be stuck to the MRP. They would just require a product with very low MRP. Then you can give them green oils. So it is of low MRP, but the margins are low.
Thank you, sir. Now we are moving to the third segment, that is the biker segment, two-wheeler segment. So for this, I will start again with our best product that we have in the market. That is Servo Hyper Sport F5. It comes in 2 variants, 1 liter and 1.2 liter. So the USP of this product is, again, it's a 10W50 grade. It is the highest, it is the grade that can be what I'm trying to say that it is the highest, like 10W50 grade. It is a fully synthetic engine oil, and the biggest advantage of this is that it has a drain potential of around 10,000 kilometers. So once normally the bikers or the bike engine oil need to be changed like around 2,000 or 2,500 kilometers, a maximum 3000 kilometer, but they have a drain potential interval of 10,000 kilometer. So if as per as costing is being considered, now it's coming in an MRP of around 900 rupees. So and when a normal, even a normal servo 40 or even any of the products, they have a market value of around 400 rupees, and they have a drain interval hardly I can say 3000 kilometer, considering the road conditions and all. Now for 10,000 kilometer at least they have to drain the vehicle for 3 times, and they all things are being there. So if we take into consideration, this product is quite good. It's for 10,000 kilometer and they have to pay only 900 rupees. So that would be an advantageous. For mechanic point of view, the thing is like that. The product is good and you can give the maximum benefit to the customer. Now again we have our product Servo 40 HD 15W50. Since you guys all know that for more than 150 cc that they have they require like 2.5 liters. So basically 15W50 comes in 2.5 liter variant. And if we talk about, this is for high powered bike engines. So you have Charisma, you have Yamaha, then you have Bajaj Pulsar, then Royal Enfield. The biggest customer of our Servo 40 HD 15W50 grade is Royal Enfield. So Royal Enfield they used to take a huge amount of product from us, and 15W50 is the most compatible grade with us. So it is a BS6 compliant. This is an I guess he doesn't have here right now. So this is a product that has been clearly written on the face of the product. It is been recommended for Royal Enfield, just like MGO and all are there. Now again we have our product that is Servo 40 two-wheeler. So as I have told you, this great products, they have the USP of lowest MRP, and the bike segment normally goes with 20W40 grade. So this is like this can be used to cater the customers who want lower MRP or cheaper MRP products. So you can use this. Next one. So this is a grease, what we call as Servo Grease Miracle. So again, this is the last segment which I am taking. That is the Servo Miracle. So basically, what happens now? Greases come in two forms. One is lithium-ion greases. Anyone deals with greases? No, like in you. But I should give a brief about this grease. See, 99% of grease that are there in the market, either in the cheaper form or even Spirol CV40 of this, what you say, Castrol, they all are lithium-ion grease. But Servo Miracle 3 is a premium soap-based grease. Now, to simplify all these technical terms, let me tell you that it is 100% water-resistant grease. And see, greases work on 2-3 principles. For some greases we need heavy, that they should not crack down on heavy pressure. Some greases should work on higher temperature. Then some greases should not get water, should be water resistant. When you combine all these properties, then we get this grease that we call it Servo Miracle 3. So you can use it like if someone is requiring grease or some. There are many food industries, if I'm not wrong, that are being working here. Local food industries are being there. So for that they regularly require the pressers. They have been pressing this. Pressers are being used in pressers. They need this. They can be given this Servo Miracle 3, so that it can work in heavy duty atmosphere also. This is the last segment that I would like to cover. I request all of you guys are having smartphones. So
I'll just touch upon the grease thing, okay? We call it the Grease Miracle 3. Basically, we wanted to have a grease that would just stick to wherever it is being applied under full jet spray of water, as well as under very high temperatures like we use in steel industry and all. So we have this miracle grease. Miracle grease is being supplied to our NTPC or all other hydrogen projects as well as steel plants as well as collieries and everywhere. Out here in the retail segment, you will be having stone crushers up here. Stone crushers, the equipment is a very expensive one. They generally use the cheap form of grease, wherein there is a possibility that the bearings break. Purinder himself had replaced a couple of stone crushing units greases, and once they start using our miracle free grease, they do not like to convert to any other else. So Miracle 3 is a very proper form of grease. It might be a little expensive, but once it is being applied, its application and its durability is quite high when in comparison to Vexpol and other forms of greases. So try to promote this 100% water resistant grease that we call as the grease Miracle 3. Okay. Let's go reward.
Just you guys open your Play Store and there you can type Servo Rewards. You will get this app. So like other products of Servo also looks after the benefit of the mechanics. If you are using the products, that if someone comes with a Servo, like this product is there, Hypersport F5. This is the older version. So in the newer version, we have that coupon that is there in the cap itself. You just open the cap and you just take out the coupon. With this app, you just need to put on your basic detail like your name and phone number and account number or UPI number in which you want the money. It's PhonePe and Google Pay that you are using. Just open the app, scan that product, scan that coupon. After scanning, the amount will come and it will be directly come into your reward wallet. And through reward wallet, you can within seconds you can transfer it into your main bank account. So I will request all of you to take the photo of it, and if not, and you can take the you can install this.
No. This you know this app. Try to
You just open it. In Google Play Store, we have Servo Reward.
because most of our products now come with coupons. And coupon denomination कितना से शुरू होता है?
From 25.
नहीं उससे ज़्यादा होता है ना?
नहीं 50 सर जो minimum है denomination वो 50 है सर.
So the coupon denomination starts from ₹50. So if you are actually getting the product on a regular basis, then every other day you will come across a coupon. And then if you don't have this app, then this 50 rupees that will add up to a sizable amount. And we do not have any possibility of basically reimbursing you other than through this app. So they need to scan it in the app, then the amount gets transferred to their wallet, and from the wallet they can send it to their bank.
This is a very easier process, and since I am looking after Silchar, Agartala and all places also, there in Agartala we have some of the mechanics that they are doing fantastic. One of the mechanics of mine has been there, SB Motors. So he has spent around 15 to 16,000 rupees till now in this financial year. So he started taking the Servo product in lieu of this coupons. And he said that the products are, like as you have told in every meeting, the products are fantastic and now we are getting a very good reward also. So this is the thing which I was trying to say. See, this is the interface of it. The moment you log in now, you will get scan QR. Just you click on this and the coupon will come. You just scan it and the amount automatically comes here in reward balance at 500. Here you can take it like you can just you can pick down the cash. You just click on the cash and you can get it into your account if you want. You will get into your any of the account that you have linked with your UPI. So that was all from my side. Hopefully I would have touched down all the points, all the queries of yours. still you guys if are having some doubt, including Robert, you also if you have some doubt, you can please you can please ask me the questions.
Castrol to cell castrol cell motor umahiin na. So hoi lang pa nga no servo hoi hang ti kidong thei na. Mi khanin dong le chu. Servo chu ken kan za lo na pen ta chu I bihang ti ane. Aman thong hin na. Ala naman zong ho transportation bo dong le. Ki tong na lai. Plus atong kiu hi lo yin gari engine yung kasar. Ija hi kung ni na ngayon kan zo na hina servo hi. Ija wato system ang hong lut ka dealership in the stockist. Kasi jon tua storm kiti jani da thuman zo ong thau hin na gari niwa. There are distilled oil na. Iho apha mo ipe ho ko filter tha bo lo wa an tha zo si wa zo zakat man ni ong le chu nong lo mai thi. Ai mga iho market hi aman hom pa abong choi lo no hung ji zo na sta mang check ni pio di za ji zo I budget no hi ho ma hi na mi lo sin gari ai tam ta pa ki seng lo hi ja chu he deu chu servo chu a price chu ni me hi in a hi ala hi chi a quality pa ko na en ja se API ho ba chu koi man ni he lo hi ni chu ho chen chu IBET ji du na gari engine oil hinai tai mo thun thun pau hi mechanics no na hian lo wa hi le customer ho ni hian lo lo du na mi zo si chu ki sei pi zo lo hi mechanics nei workshop nei ho e this is not the right na engine oil chi chu hi lo ding hi chi pa zo hi ding hi dia le min nan za na lo chung de na ja chu sei thu ni en ta to no ma nei wa hi le pa ho tin om lo wa hi le cheng nan zo le give lo ki ho mo tin plus lunch box lunch ở đâu na trong chuột packing ngay cái trời thiếu hi thì chúng hiện tên nó bộ thằng hôm nay chú future sir what he's asking is that Hyundai may you talk about 016 Hyundai yeah Maruti what about Hyundai that's what yes
No. Basically, asking the modern Z community services, useful and basics. The Hyundai specifications we have generally, or whatever Hyundai gives us, we have been the first collaborator of Hyundai when they came to India. So we were the people who were invited to their plants to make Hyundai's engines. So we have been running this collaboration for the last 25-30 years. Okay. When it comes to Hyundai, future NXT 0W16 is not applicable because Hyundai cars do not have the requirement of 0W16 currently. For Hyundai cars, you can go for either you go for Hyundai genuine oil, that is of the grade 5W30, or you can go for Futura G Plus. This is also of the grade 5W30. So you can use Futura G Plus in Hyundai cars as well. But you cannot use Futura NXT 0W16 that is specifically for Maruti Nexa cars like Baleno, Ignis and all. One more thing, I don't know what did you say about Castrol and all. Is that we don't have much of refiners in the country. We are one of those refiners who are basically refining the products and even selling to countries across the world. Castrol, Motor, all of these don't have refineries. So our institutional vertical, they sell the base oil from our refineries to Castrol, Motor and all. And after that, they do it. And in fact, when it comes to Castrol, they don't even run their own plants. Castrol is a brand, okay. Castrol has been here for a long time. They were our first collaborators when Indian Oil wanted to venture into the lubricant market. They gave us the expertise how to manufacture lubricants years back. So they gave us that expertise. After that, We had built upon this entire empire of servo in Castrol's market only. Currently, Castrol is not manufacturing any lubricant. The lubricant they are getting it from some third parties. So there are some greases which our grease manufacturing plant also manufactures and gives to Castrol. So and the rest of the companies like Motun and all, they get the base oil from us, they add some additive and then they market the product. One more oil we missed out in this is hydraulic 68 and hydraulic 46. Wherever you have constructions out here, our hydraulic oil is very effectively priced. It is called Hydrasakti 68. So it is a cheap product and it actually achieves whatever requirements are there in off-highway equipments, wherever that hydraulic oils are required, like JCB and all. Whenever you see JCB, Caterpillar, Hyundai, off-highway equipments and all, excavators and all, or dumpers and all, we have Hydrasakti 68 that comes in 20 liters as well as 26 liters. So that oil also you should be promoting. It will add on to a lot of your volumes. Because the people who have gathered here are from the automobile industry, I'll just inform you, we also have pump set oil 40. So when we came from Imphal to Sultanpur, we came across a lot of fields of farming and all happening. So there is an oil, PSO 40. So there are a lot of pump sets here. So all pump sets that run in diesel, you can use PSO 40. This was one oil that had been listed out in the list. Other than that, if there is any other query, then we can.
Sir, thank you for the beautiful insight. The main the concern everyone was having is that all the comparison have been done based upon the price. Quality wise comparison or
No, quality wise
is it better?
No, sir. I am not in a position. Actually, I should not be. The quality of all the lubricants available in the market are at par. Okay, it is not that our quality is better than that. Our grades might be higher than that. If I am telling you that if he had shown Magnatec 5W30, if it is written 5W30, it will meet the quality aspects of that API thing. Our oil as well as Castrol oil will be at par. For all lubricants, quality wise, we cannot just develop a lubricant and start marketing by giving it some number. The number is being given by the American Petroleum Institute. And if Castrol is giving you Magnatec 5W30 and I am giving you Futura G plus 5W30, if it is 5W30 grade, then it means that the quality is at par. So they can give you advertisements of a lot of animations and all, but the quality of the product will be exactly at par. Because when we attempt government tenders, if you come across government tenders, they actually mention servo grades directly. They will write, we need 100 barrel of premium servo premium C4 15W40 or equivalent. That means if Castrol comes up with their 15W40, Valvoline comes up with their 15W40, it is at par. So because I am promoting servo, that does not mean I will tell you the oil is better. But if it has to be better, then it has to meet the specification. The chemical thing has to happen. This product which Purinder had told you about, this our 40 oil, this is of API SP. We were the first company who had introduced API SP in 40 oils. So even before Castrol had introduced in the market, we were the first company who had used this, and we even participated in their Grand Fix in Malaysia. So we were the sole suppliers of this one, SP grade of oil. So that is why I did not tell you that we are better than that. Only thing is that because we are refiners, we have a lot of plants that are being operated by us, solely by us, our employees. So we can give you better margins. And because we don't have brand ambassadors of a sort, we do not have lots of money being pumped into advertisement. We have always believed. I have spent 17 years in marketing of servo. I've been across the country doing marketing of servo. So we have been doing the same thing. Every day people would come to us, tell us that you should be having some brand ambassador like Dhoni or Shah Rukh Khan or somebody. But the moment you get across these people and you get these stars to promote your brand, immediately we cannot pass on the margins to our customers. So we have been following a particular marketing strategy, and by doing that, after 20 long years, we are the market leaders currently. We sell twice the amount of oil that is being sold by Castrol, Motor, all of them together. So we have been doing this. We have been positioning the product across all channels, and we have been doing fine. We just try to find spots wherein there is no presence of lubricants, like we have found out a place in Churchanpur. So we just hope that through Robert the product will be made available across these 4 districts. That is it. Thank
The
you.
main concern was because our market is flooded with cheap products.
Yes.
So now that we were welcoming such a
Yes, yes, we understand. There were logistic constraints. We also had to find a lot of people, talk to a lot of people, and then we had Robert coming in. At least we came here to actually stand by our newly appointed distributor to tell you guys that Indian Oil Servo is available, and he is our distributor, our dealer principal, and all the products that is being dealt or supplied from him will be genuine products. So that is why we have a distributor. We just came here so that he will also have that kind of support. That's it, sir. Thank you. Thanks a lot for your attention.
Nên thì có mà Castro sẽ brand brand name in the quality of the engine oil grades are same in on marketing how was you want to price them, but they spend more on advertisement, so consumer ho không phải le a price high gì na a reseller ho I thì hay là mechanic so đi ra còn năng coi đi vậy na năng coi pha nó le chúng nó họ cái hiện nào chỉ dunia seminar ni input đi vậy na năng thuật pha le group my for what na kan for what in name it, so Castro all motor sales everything is the same na.
When it comes to quality, sir, it is same because we have time. I'll just tell you about one particular product. You can share it with this one because you asked me about the quality thing. First of all, sir, the quality is defined by this API thing. Okay. When we started the presentation, there is API that is always mentioned there, sir. In any lubricant, API will be mentioned there. Then there will be an alphabet S. If it is S, that means it is for spark ignition engines, that is petrol engines. So this is SL, and then there is another denomination, that is API, and it starts with C. C means combustion. Combustion means diesel. And other than that, there is another classification that is called ASIA. ASIA is for only diesel. So I have here API SL, S stands for spark and it is meant for petrol, and ASIA A5 B5 it stands for diesel. Our product is even mentioned that for new generation petrol as well as diesel cars. It is mentioned, but because you asked about the quality, we had to make different tests for both these. ASIA is also a different institute, API is also a different institute. EV. We have our range of EV fluids as well. EVs, they don't require a lot of engine oils. They would mainly require greases and EV fluids. So EV fluids is also available. If you have EVs here, then we can give you EVs as well. And that Blackbird, that product with that black dabba, that is meant for hybrid petrol as well as diesel, not for EVs. EVs, we have a different range of oil that is called EV fluids. Because we are actually holed up in an island of a sort out here, there will be not lots of products coming in of genuine quality, so you are in a better position to cater to the market. Okay. Give them proper rates, because whatever billing you will be doing will be our system based bills. So you cannot manipulate anything. Whatever discounts are being loaded at head office level, that invoices will be generated and given to you. So we have that control as well. We see who is being billed to, and we keep a tab on if it is getting overbilled to someone. If you have GST number, it will be loaded, GST will be loaded.
Yes, sir. Let continue my question. Before I will be ask you, like PS4 we have used 530. Then what about for PS6?
BS6 actually we have SN plus. Actually
we have 0W20 SN plus.
इसमें एक बार सर्च करके मोबाइल में दिखा फोटो उसको.
So we bought diesel and petrol.
No. So for this one, when it comes to BS6, Hyundai, they also, when it comes to this one, BS6 petrol cars, that is SN plus. Hyundai SN plus. That is the. When the first consignment of the product will come, I will make sure he has one carton of each of these products so that it can at least show you. You are more concerned about Hyundai because Hyundai vehicles might be coming to you. So
I'm a technician from Hyundai.
So yours is a you have an authorized service station here.
Actually, I'm master technician from Hyundai, Hyundai.
Okay.
So in future, if what will
You are still
I'm going to
attached
set up.
to Punya Hyundai. Oh, you are ready to set up your own now. Punya to takes 100% of their supplies from us only na. When it comes to 0W16 na, 0W16, the moment you say 0W16, it should strike Maruti. Okay. Maruti is a big economy, not Hyundai. Hyundai cars don't give you that much of economy as Maruti is. So Hyundai cars, you need SN plus. Okay.
Hello. Thank you, sir. Billing will be done GST with GST, and I can't manipulate it. Company in I'm just a sole distributor. Kin kani sole vehicle company in but now company all area of Chandu will be delivery free. The dukan cartoon cut na deal cartoon ni na deal cartoon ni in barrel no issue. Think a business borrow hitive the motive to him GST nila hello honjong no say thank you borrow they get no let approve yung low GST na nailawa hele business nito ay like zero hive na thank you no let zero hoying GST billing for you so hinte Sir, you don't talk about this crown oil, transmission oil, engine oil. Yeah.
What we include in our presentation are those grades that are recently launched or we want to promote. When it comes to the other grades, if you want 80W90, 85W140, 75W90, all kinds of crown, engine oils, whatever specification you require, it will be available. Okay. You are talking in terms of which kind of vehicles? Yes. Because when it comes to cars and all, we have that. We have a product called Transfluid A, that is a transmission oil, and then for these Maruti and Hyundai, we have genuine oils. Hyundai gear oil is there. Maruti genuine gear oil is also available. Okay. Other than that, if there is a heavy vehicle, if you want a crown or a differential oil, we have 80W90, 85W140, all of those grades will be available. And that will be cheaply priced, it will meet whatever specifications is required. So you don't have to worry about it. Only thing is that whatever oil you are using, if you just give him the number, whatever it is written there, 85 will be 140 or whatever, we will give you the pack size. It is available from 1, 5, 7.5, 10 liter, 15 liter, every pack size is available. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Please take out the banner and place it here. Now we can have a photo session after this. That one. Please help me out. Thank you all for coming here for your valuable time. Part mantap tau ni PG event. Chúng chị vào cái bộ vin. Photo session này một tiếng. Photo session này rồi lẹ. Akile masa satu lunch box to gift to. Akile thari wahi. Itu cuma whole program aja na. Nanti pamang banner alin pa tu. Selain lah ang kaya ng photo ang hindi na ningin bolo.